Hey, what's up, everybody? Sorry, my Streamlabs isn't working. I was thinking that was something to do with fucking YouTube. Oh my goodness, what a fucking day! I'll tell y'all what. Appreciate everyone dropping in saying hello. So, yeah. As you can tell by the fucking title, YouTube has not only demonetized my second channel, which they did last week, they demonetized this channel as of last night. So I haven't got an email, just got a notification that says, "Yo, fuck you, Merry Christmas, bro. Everything you had, nope." The worst part isn't the demonetization. Honestly, I was planning on going back to fucking work anyways because YouTube doesn't have dental insurance or medical insurance, and I've been paying out the fucking ass for everything, so I'm broke as shit. But the big issue is all my money I've earned this entire past month, they're not going to pay me. They're going to hold on to that money until possibly I get remonetized. So in other words, I literally have 30 days to fucking come up with every amount of money I need for my bills with no job. So, yeah, it's been fucking amazing. I have to say, that's worse than the demonetization, is them holding my money. If they were to demonetize me, give me my fucking money, I'd figure something out. Like I said, I was already planning on going back to work. It's no big deal. I'd figure it out. But the fact that they're going to just hold the money on top of it is just crazy. I do have a Patreon set up. I saw someone ask that. The Patreon's in the description. I've actually had it set up for a long time. I just don't promote it because I didn't want to be considered money hungry. Hence the reason I also didn't have a lot of sponsors on my channel, because I figured people would say, "You're a sellout." So I kind of screwed myself in that aspect, not setting myself up with sponsors as well. So fucking hell. Pretty much fucked. I gotta say, last night was the first time in years I'd seen my wife fucking cry. Horrible. The reasoning here, I'll put it up on screen, assuming it'll let you can see the exact reason. It's pretty much saying I uploaded someone else's content. Here's why your channel wasn't approved for monetization. Reused content. In most cases, you can't re-upload someone else's content unless you get permission first, which I have permission for stories that I narrated, and everything's narrated by me, and all the background footage is my footage that I literally recorded. Remember, it's not enough to credit the content owner or state that no copyright infringement is intended. Learn more about copyright and fair use. I have looked at all of those, and I pass every single one of those. Here are some types of content that are subject to copyright. Audiovisual works, like television shows or movies, nothing. Sound recordings and musical compositions, nothing. Visual and written works, including blah, 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 blah. That could be the only thing, but even still, I have permission for everything. Like, if they even gave me one example and asked for proof that I'm allowed to do it, I could give them proof on anything. From all of my stories to my background footage I recorded. Like, everything is mine. I don't know what's going on. Dramatic works such as plays and musicals, video games, computer software, nothing is like that on my channel. They're essentially saying I'm taking someone else's video and uploading it again, which is not the case. We did find out supposedly the best way to actually get in contact with YouTube is via Twitter. So I had a whole bunch of people tweeting at people, and YouTube's response was, "Hey man, try again in 30 days. Fix the issue." And they won't tell me what the issue is. Literally an exact quote from what they said. I'll read a quote from my other channel. This was their answer. I asked them, I was like, "What can I do to fix it? What's wrong? What do I need to fix?" They said, "Please also note that we cannot provide a specific reason as to why this decision has been made." Okay. So they want me to fix something, yet they won't tell me what to fix. And in the meantime, they're going to hold all the money I made this past month, and they're not going to let me create any further content. And not only that, all the people that became channel members like the day before or whatever, they all just got screwed too, because they immediately had their $5 fee taken out. They wanted their perks, their channel badge, all that. Nope. All that's gone too. Everyone got a notification that said, "Sorry guys, that's all gone." I do want to give a shout out. When I switched over, I saw Bob the Devil with a $20 patron. Dude, thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. I'll make sure. Oh, I should put out there, you guys are still going to get horror content. I'm not going to punish you guys just because I got punished. I mean, that's not the way I roll. It's not going to be as much. A lot of my content's going to go on Patreon for my supporters, but there will still be regular content on my channel because I'm not just going to ditch you. No reason to have everyone suffer because... I've tweeted Keemstar. I've tweeted Philip DeFranco. I've tweeted H3H3 hoping Fupa could do something. I've tweeted Team YouTube. I've been in 2 of their YouTube classes. I've been in their creator programs. I've worked with YouTube partner managers. Literally on the phone with people that are directly at the YouTube headquarters watching my content. They say my content's fine. My average view duration's massive. They don't know how it's that high. Everything's fine. The only thing they said that I might have had to worry about is like going overboard with the horror aspect of it. As in like, don't get too gory or anything like it. But literally workers at YouTube have watched my content and said it's fine. But that doesn't matter. And I still have the emails from all of them too. Let me see your face today. Fuck. Give me 5 minutes. Fuck it. Why not? I'm so pissed off. I fucking, my hair's a mess. I don't fucking care. Like, give me a few. I'll go grab my camera. I'll get on camera. Just give me a few minutes. You all can sit here in silence and just read it, this monstrosity. Read this bullshit. For those of you that are helping support the channel, I really do want to give a special thank you to everyone going to Patreon. I saw a lot of you going over. I mean, I'm going to be doing another special thanks for patron videos, so expect to get a new video for that. And then I'm going to also try to do some recording for everybody over there tonight. The tiers are going to be reworked, all that good. Yeah. All right, give me a few minutes. I'll go grab my mic. I'll get on, or I'll get on cam. I don't care. Give me just a second. I forgot where it was. I haven't used my freaking camera in forever. I'll chat with you guys in a second while my wife's in the restroom. I'll have her help me out when she gets out. Man, I just can't believe it. For those of you that do have me on Twitter or are on Twitter, it would be super cool if like you went and tweeted at YouTube, the team YouTube, and just yeah, if you want a rundown, go watch Southern Cannibal's video. He just did a video on it as well, pretty much covering. He's had the issue. He got demonetized in June and has been denied ever since. And the thing is, like, he brings up a good point about, you know, reused stories and whatnot. But we also do have people that write all of their own content that are getting hit by it as well. Vincent, I've told her it's going to be okay. I mean, I'm going to figure it. One way or another, I'm going to figure it out. I just wish that I got the money that I earned. Or I wish that I'd get the money that I earned. That would literally make it so much easier. Because 1 month starting with no job to get everything for your bills is a little absurd. But if they just paid me everything I did this past month, it wouldn't be an issue. I could go make the difference up. I don't know, man. Like, it's super disheartening. Like, I felt like I got punched in the stomach. It was one of the worst feelings I felt since my daughter passed away. Like, it was horrible. Horrible. Like, as soon as I still haven't got an email from it. It was just a notification that I saw on Twitter. And I got it on my phone. And as soon as I do it, I just threw my phone. I was like, no. And then my wife just starts freaking out and crying because she knows what the fucking issue is. Oh, my God. So crazy. I don't know, dude. Isn't it illegal to keep money? See, that's what I'm wondering too. The way it's set up is we get the money, like the ads run on YouTube, which is their website. They report those earnings to AdSense. AdSense is what actually pays us. But they did this, and now what essentially is going to happen is, since I'm not monetized, they're not going to report the earnings that I made because I'm not monetized. So there's thinking there's no reason to report it. This has happened to all the creators. It's happened who have been demonetized, and they just hold on to it till either you randomly get remonetized, if on a very rare occasion they do that, because they won't even tell you what's wrong. They won't give you an actual answer. They just tell you to fix it, but they won't tell you what to fix. And yeah, I think one person said like 2 months later they got a check for like a fraction of what they needed. Which, just fucking pay me my money. I'll go back to working full time like I was going to do anyways, and I'll come up with the rest of it. Oh my goodness, it's just... Yeah, Bart, but the thing is, like, they're a big-ass company, so unless we get lawsuits on them... Like, it seems like the only way they actually listen to shit is if you subpoena them and try to take them to court, which... absolutely mind-boggling. Taylor, thank you so much. I hope that was your user. No, my Streamlabs is so messed up. Okay. Maybe I should have just said your other name. Legate Visanes and Nicole, thank you both so much for the $10. Thank you all so much. I really do appreciate it. I'm more or less here to vent, let all you know what's going on, and try to figure out what I'm doing. I don't understand, honestly. Like, I can go back to my old job at the dental lab, I think, which is fine. But it's just the whole not getting paid when I'm owed. Like, trying to come up with all of my bills in 30 days, no job. That's just fucking hell of a feat, dude. Like, maybe if I can get 2 full-time jobs immediately, I should be able to get what I need taken care of, hopefully. It's just, man, crazy. Really don't know at all. Regardless, my wife's still in the restroom, so that's why I haven't tried to put my mic back. Or my... What state do I live in? I live in Arizona. I'm in Lake Havasu City, where they have the London Bridge. That song you hear back in the thing. London Bridge is falling down. We have that. He says, set up a GoFundMe. I love your content. It makes me sad. Yeah, I would, but I don't know if that's really applicable here. Like, I have my Patreon and then PayPal if people want to support, but I'm not really sure if GoFundMe is really a good way. I've been reaching out to sponsors. Like, I have one sponsor that's been really always cool to me, so I reached out to them. I'm gonna work with them soon, but it's just man. Yeah, they took off ads completely. And not only ads, they took off super chats and they took off channel memberships. So all the people that were my channel members, you know, paying $4.99 a month, they all got paused and removed as well. And it's just crazy. Like, if they just actually gave me a chance to provide the proof that I have the content. It's like, I could see it if I'm just going on Reddit and uploading people's stories without permission, but I literally have every single message and email that says you have permission. Go ahead. Oh, Sky, the PayPal is in the description. I think you can also type !PayPal. Yeah, it's all in there. I have everything in the description. I normally don't promote it much, but I think now is probably the best time if I'm ever going to promote it. Why did they remove it? I think the reason's still on the screen. Yeah, this is the reason that you see right there. Reused content. Essentially, they're saying I re-uploaded people's content, which I didn't. So, and by their answers, if they are actually honest with their answers, then that means that every single horror narrator is going to get demonetized at some point. And if they don't demonetize every single person, then they're lying about their rules. So, man. Will says, one more reason to keep being a member. Oh, you can't be a member anymore. They took all that away. No more members. Memberships are gone. Those were the first people that messaged me. I had a whole bunch of emails like, what's happening? They paused it. Crazy. Subscriber stories. I've been doing subscriber stories, but even Let's Read has a lot of Reddit stories. And the thing is with subscriber stories, it doesn't matter. You have a subscriber that submits to one narrator and then to another. As soon as one does it and then the other one does, you're hit immediately. So subscriber stories don't even keep you safe. In fact, writing all of your own stories doesn't even keep you safe. There's Mr. Black Pasta. He writes all of his own content, does everything is 100% his. He was demonetized for the same exact reason. It's insane. For those of you asking, for those of you asking how to donate, everything's in the description if you want to. How about here? I'll put that. It makes it a little easier. I just have it written. I don't know. This is BRB. Telltale says, delete all your videos and write your own. That's what I was going to do, but the fact that they're deleting people or demonetizing people for the same reason for writing their own just leaves me at an odd, like, I don't know what to do. Like, even if they wanted, I would delete every single video and restart because I make all of my own content. It's not an issue. But just the fact that I have no strikes on my channel, not a single one. No copyright strikes, no community guideline strikes, yet they're saying I break the community guidelines. That's why I can't have monetization. I just gotta say, it's super worrisome, bro. Can I do Twitch? For years, Twitch has denied my partnership. That was something I think I was trying, because I've been on YouTube since 2008, before you could even make money. Like, I don't know, I've always loved sharing content and all that. So I've been around far before you could make money, before this was ever even like a full-time job, gig type of thing. So, yeah, but Twitch has always denied me. Total Ownage says, what's the worst part? The worst part, as in for the title, is not only did they demonetize my channel, but all the money that I've earned up until like this entire past month, they're not going to pay me. So pretty much this entire last month of me working is unpaid for. And not only that, I'm not going to get any future money. So essentially, like, after, I mean, a lot of you on Twitter know that I was having dental issues, so I had to pay a whole bunch of shit out of pocket. Pretty much I'm broke. This is like the worst holiday season, top of every medical thing that happens. And if they would just pay me the money that I earned, it wouldn't be that big of an issue. I'd be like, all right, whatever. I'll go to work. I'll be able to make up the difference. And then the next month, it's fine. I'm already working. I'm good. But the fact that they're not even paying me what is owed, that I've already earned, I could look in my analytics and it says right there how much they owe me. They haven't finalized that to go to AdSense, and they won't now that I'm not monetized. Meaning AdSense, the person who actually pays me, isn't going to see that I even made any money. YouTube's just going to hold that money. So that's the worst part, is they didn't just fuck me in the aspect of demonetizing my channel, which is something I could work around. It's the fact that they're going to hold all my money, so pretty much all this other time I've been investing has been a waste, and now I just got to, like, I don't know. Can't you say to YouTube that you need the money? I have. I've said to YouTube I need the money. I told them I can provide proof of everything. I told them I can give them emails to the YouTube partner managers I've worked with, because I've been enrolled in their YouTube classes through YouTube. Like, that's how I met Crypt TV and a lot of the other channels and whatnot, was through YouTube classes. I've had literally people at the YouTube headquarters. I've been in video calls with them while they're looking at my content. I've been on the phone while they're looking at my content. All my content's fine. Subpoena them. That's going to be my next step. If I wasn't so strapped, that would be. It seems like right now the only way to get anything done with YouTube is to take them to court. The craziest shit ever. I don't understand why they make everyone take them to court. Breezy and Kathy, thank you guys so much for the $10 support. I really do appreciate it. I'm sorry I'm just ranting. I will be reading some stories here in a little bit. I'm just trying to fill everyone in what's going on, because this is, if what they're saying is actually true, like, they're going to demonetize every single horror channel. Like, if it's anything to do with Reddit stories getting repeated, you're talking Mr. Nightmare's gone, B-Busta's gone, Corpse Husband's gone. Like, everyone will get demonetized at that point. If this is their new rules, every single horror narrator that you know that does story is going to get demonetized and have the same issue. They're not going to get paid any of the money that they earned up until that point, and they literally have however long to figure out how to cover all their bills and everything. Like I said, it's not a big deal of me going back to work. I really don't mind. I was going back to work anyways, just for the insurance and everything. But it's just the fact that they're not going to pay me. What the... Ooh. On top of that, and the fact they won't give me a reasoning behind it. Abby, thank you so much for a $10 donation. It really means a lot. You are far too kind. You are like everywhere. You were a channel member, or patron. Like, thank you so much. You are far too kind. Go to their headquarters. I wish, man. If they weren't like hours away, I would go to their headquarters. But Timo says, how about channels like Rainbot? I'm not really sure. This is, I'm not really sure how it's going to happen. Rainbot's been tweeting some advice as well. Also really upset about the issue. Yeah, someone keeps saying, talk to Mr. Beast. I don't think Mr. Beast is going to help, man. Completely different genre and type of thing. Maybe if I just sat there and had a stream that said, I'm saying Mr. Beast's name 1,000,000 times, maybe then it'd do something. Donna keeps asking, how do we donate? In the description, I have a link to PayPal as well as Patreon. PayPal goes pretty much directly to me. Patreon is a monthly thing, so whatever you said, it's like a monthly thing, but you'll get perks and everything. That's going to be where a lot of my content goes. But I'm still going to post on YouTube, but a lot more content's going to go on Patreon for all my people over there too. Like, I don't want to screw anyone on YouTube, but like the whole vengeful side of me is like, fuck YouTube, dude. I don't want to be... I have an average view duration of like 21.5 minutes. That is so crazy. Like, even both of my partner managers are like, I've never seen any viewer retention like that. So it's just essentially like they want me to keep people on their platform for them to make money. Which I don't want to do, but I'm not going to screw my audience because, I mean, I wouldn't even be here in this situation without you guys anyways, and it's not your fault. We talked to Lazy Masquerade, I think, as well. I've talked to Lazy B-Buster. We've all been in Twitter things. I don't think any of this actually happened to any... Now, I'm the biggest channel in the horror community that this has happened to now. And that's why a lot more people are panicking, is because it used to just be the smaller channels. It used to be, you know, the 30, 40,000 subscribers. And then my channel got hit, which was 60,000, my Fury Maker. And then now my main one, which is, you know, like 230,000. Oh. One says, guarantee Mr. Nightmare won't get demonetized because of a subscriber count. Don't get me wrong, I like Mr. Nightmare, but double sin. Dude, I hope no one else gets demonetized. I really do hope no one else. But if this is actually their new rules, then by their own new rules, they have to demonetize everyone else. Otherwise, it's showing favoritism, which is illegal. I don't know. What's the justification? The justification is reused content. Pretty much saying I'm re-uploading other people's content type. Holy crap. I want to give a huge shout out. I just saw I got a $5 patron from Jake, $1 from Amanda. I'm just going to use the first names because I don't know. Sometimes it gives me real names. $1 from Meet Will. $5 from Meet Ariel. You got Meet Lisa, $1, and then... Oh wait, why am I saying meet? I think it's just saying for me to meet these people. So none of those meets were people. Oh, I'm an idiot. Thank you all so much. And Laura with a $20 patron. You guys are far too kind. Do I have a Cash App? I don't. I don't even really know what that is, honestly. Delano says, I wonder how they verified this. Okay, so I got in a chat with YouTube support last night, and it was a person. They're all, I'm gonna go check your channel, and then they came back and they're all, yep, there's nothing I can do. I'll escalate it. But your channel, and I was like, what's breaking guidelines? And they even tell me literally, we cannot pinpoint or give you an exact example of what is wrong. I don't get it. Like, if they just came at me with videos that were wrong and say, hey, provide proof for this, I could be like, yo, here's the proof. Here's the proof. Like, all my background footage is me at the lake. Like, that fire is me literally at the lake. I could walk down to where it's at right now. The drone footage you see is at the lake in the channel or out in the desert by my house. Like, it's all my background. I mean, just everything I'm doing is completely correct. I know for a fact I'm in the right. And that's what just, that on top of them not paying is what hurts. I don't really know. Yeah, I'm thinking it's the algorithm too. Like, the best consensus people could come up with is that YouTube's adding their own closed captions, and then they're matching those with other people that narrated that story, and they're saying, okay, it's the same thing, regardless of, you know, different techniques and all that. But even still, like I said, the thing that makes me wonder about that is the fact that, like, Mr. Black Pasta, he writes all of his own content, doesn't get it from Reddit, and he got demonetized for the same reason. And he doesn't even use the same stock background like I do. Because originally I thought maybe it was the background. I thought maybe my background from Your Maker and Fear Your Maker were clashing. And they saw my Fear Your Maker with the same fire background, and they saw my fire background, which is still my background. And they're like, oh, you're stealing that. So I even went and took off all my videos on Fear Your Maker, hoping it wouldn't do anything. And like, oh. I just don't see how they can just hold someone's money. That's what makes it worse. I can deal with the demonetization, but give me what I earned. I invested all of that time where I could have been working a different fucking job trying to pay my bills when you're doing this dumbass shit, but instead, I invested and I earned all this money, and now you're gonna hold that money. So I can't even fucking cover my bills. I don't mind going back to work full time. I really don't care. That's not even the issue. Give me what's fucking owed. And it looks like you're over too now, Josh. And poor guy. No, the channel's fine. I still have all my subscribers and I can upload, and as you can see, live stream. So the channel's not anywhere. It's the monetization. Is my wife out of the bathroom? Yeah, she's out of the bathroom. She snuck outside. I didn't even notice. Oh my. Yeah, I don't really know how long this stream will be, honestly. Like, I was planning on streaming last night, but it was just, I felt like I got punched in the stomach so hard. Like, it was like just 9 hours of straight, just intense, upset stomach, mind whirling, like, and I'm still going through that. But like, in my heart, I know one way or another things will work out. But it's just gonna be one fucking hell of a trek. That's Article 13, that's more for corporations. Is that Article 13, that EU stuff? Yeah, then no, that's not it. Donna says, did my donation? Let me see. I have to check via email. My stuff's not working. A shout out for a $2 patron from Jennifer, and then $1 from Spooky Blue, and then the other stuff. Holy crap, I missed a lot. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, like I thought I wasn't even going to be able to stream because I started my Streamlabs, and usually in the right side of my Streamlabs, it brings up my live chat, so I don't have to keep switching back to YouTube and everything. It just shows me everything right there. But right now, it's just giving me an error, so I thought that they actually, like, completely banned my channel from live streaming too. That's what I thought. Thankfully, I can still live stream. I don't know. Let me try to catch up where I was. Holy moly. Oh, and there's comments too. Okay, I'm gonna read these comments from the donators. The $10 from Abby said, "We've got your back. I'm sorry this is happening." Thank you so much, Abby. You already know how much your support means. And then Kim V says, "Love you, man. This is not right. I'll support you wherever you decide to go." You always do, Kim. Like, it's so cool to see all of you, like, I don't know, our community binding together. And a lot of you I see everywhere. Twitter, Facebook. It really does mean a lot. Luis Garza with a $5 donation. I keep wanting to say super chat, but I don't fucking have super chats no more. I'm so sorry to hear about this channel. I hope you find a way to keep creating content. I'm listening right now. A favor. Can you say, Patreon? Patreon. Everyone, if you want to go check out my Patreon account, you know, check it all down in the description. Same with PayPal. On your note, I hope you find a way to keep keep creating content. Regardless of what happens, content will come out for all of you. There will be a lot more for my patrons and whatnot, but content will be coming out on YouTube. I'm not going to punish my subscribers for YouTube's bullshit. Like, there's no reason. You guys fell in love with the stories. You're here because of the stories. You're going to get the stories. Might be a little less because I got to fucking diversify. Every time as soon as this issue happened in my head, all I heard was fucking Philip DeFranco. Always got to make sure you diversify. Diversify. Make sure you diversify. It's like, fuck, man, I didn't diversify. I was too worried about being considered money hungry by getting sponsors. And then MargeBot, thank you so much, sweetie. With a $5 says, here's to Giving Tuesday. Don't give up. I'm not giving up. We're going to make this work. We're gonna not let YouTube ruin our horror community. We're going to figure something out because there's no reason that we should have to stop what we're doing when we're completely in the right. And then Gage with 465 doesn't say anything. Much love, Gage. Thank you so much. And then Hello Wolf Ben with $20 says, I'm so sorry all this happened to you. You don't deserve it. We all love it for you. Thank you so much. That is far too kind. It really is. And Tiffany with 25 says it will be okay. It will, Tiffany. It's just one of those things, like, at the time it doesn't feel like, you know, you get so worked up in the situation. Like, in the long run, things will be okay. As long as I can get shit taken care of. Like I said, I don't care about my channel getting demonetized. I really don't. It's the fact that they're not going to pay me what's owed to me. Like, I can make it work. And, like, the only issue I'm worried about is just covering my bills. That's fucking it. Other than that, I'll go back to work. I don't care. I'll go back to work, pump out content. I don't fucking care. I've been on YouTube since 2008. Long before money was involved. It's not just a fucking money grab. But I'd made the stupid mistake of going full time and not fully diversifying. And then Will with a $10 says, love you, man. Just keep your head up. You deserve so much more than what you've been given. Fuck you. I feel you, dude. I've been looking into other options besides YouTube just because I feel like they've done me so wrong. Like, they don't care. And, but in the same sense, if I go anywhere, like, I lose a lot of my people that are here. And I don't want to lose my, excuse me. I don't want to lose my people that I've grown a community with and I've actually grown to know and chat with and I provide content for, because, like, I've been on the other side. I was the one, you know, always listening to the content. I wanted the content, you know. Shit going on is not going to stop me from getting everyone content. It's just going to be a fucking bitch. It's going to be a complete. And then Lunar PNG with a 25. You guys. Hey, I'm sorry to hear about the channel. I haven't really been following the horror community since the original Adpocalypse back in 2016, but I hope this gets easier. Isn't too much. I hope so too. I was really hoping that from what I found, the best bet to get them to reverse the decision is to make noise on Twitter. So I went and made noise on Twitter. Be Busta. Shout out to him. Shout out to Rainbot. I mean, there's just so many channels I can't even shout out. Canny with Southern Cannibal, Mr. Black Pasta, Corpse Husband. Like, everyone's been really trying to push this, so a lot of people, it gets in front of Team YouTube. And then their fucking response was the generic, hey, you got 30 days to fix your channel and you can reapply. But they're not going to tell me what's wrong. Oh, guys, I even told them, I was like, I've worked with your people. I can provide proof of everything. It's just. And then 2012 Dark Forest donated. You got me through some rough nights. Stay strong, dude. You know, I'm gonna stay strong through this. We'll get through it as a community. Like I said, we're gonna make sure we don't get down because of YouTube. Just because they want to try to squash the little guys doesn't mean that we're gonna let them at all. The big speed bump. Like I said, I really don't care about the demonetization. Like, ugh. I honestly was. I mean, obviously, I was upset about it when I got it. But the real heart-sinking feeling came when I talked to the other creators that said, just so you know, you're not going to get paid. And I was like, what? They're like, yeah, dude. You're not going to get paid because it doesn't get finalized to AdSense. So, yeah, that's a fucking thing. I don't know how that's a fucking thing. But, yeah, that's a thing. Cloud Bosta has subscribed. Thanks for the sub, my dude. Yeah, if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. You'll still get content. I don't know what I'm gonna have to do about all my old content, because if they don't reverse this, regardless, I'm gonna have to figure something, because I'm gonna have to remove like everything off of my channel and try to figure something out. I don't know what exactly, because if I write my own stories, that very well could be hit. If I read any stories submitted by people, that could be hit. And then if I do like skits, that's a whole different genre than what I'm doing. Like, it's just, I don't know what to do in that aspect. I'm still really trying to, this came out of nowhere. Literally about 24 hours ago this happened, and I've just been in a whirlwind. I think I've gotten a couple hours of sleep. Even my wife was like, how are you gonna be able to sleep? I was like, but we will figure it out. And I got more people here that are gonna be able to help me, you know, with advice, and hopefully call YouTube out. Be like, yo, what's your issue, bro? Like, I can prove everything. I've kept every fucking email from Reddit and my email for this reason. Exactly for this reason. Shit, if they would have given me a strike, I could have had a chance to appeal. But they just do this to your channel and you don't have a chance to appeal. You have to wait 2 months. You have to wait 30 days to even reapply for monetization. And then once you reapply, it takes up to 30 days to be approved or not. Yum with the $10. Am I always trying to say super chat? I've been watching a lot of pasta YouTubers, including you, for a very long time. I listen to the videos while I go on long drives, mainly home from out-of-state doctor visits. Your content means a lot to me, and you're appreciated, even if YouTube is a twat. And that's why I'm going to keep doing it, is people like you that love the content, and I can help provide entertainment, take your mind off of shit that's going on. I mean, it's amazing the power a YouTuber can have, like trying to distract you, I guess is the best word. Like, even last night, I was so worked up, and then just finally I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna try to watch some YouTube. And I got on, watched a couple of videos. And then I got fucking depressed as fuck because I get on a channel that's Fortnite clips, and every single one's stolen from a goddamn streamer. And they have 15 ads in their fucking video. And it's like, really, guys? Fucking really? But I digress. I'm so worked up. Does a lit guy donated $5 says, so sorry to hear about this. Always love listening to your narrations. You deserve so much better. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And then Socio Pasta, $25 donation. Don't stop. You're a top 5 horror channel. I will not stop. YouTube will not get us down like this. We will prevail. Charmaine with a $10 said, so sad YouTube is doing this much support. And you, Michelle. Oh, you guys are seriously far too kind. It really means the world to me. You guys don't know. Well, you kind of do know because I'm fucking telling you. The $50 donation, Michelle, says, I love you, man. You're the best. Fuck you. And that's my mentality. Fuck YouTube. But without YouTube, I wouldn't have wonderful people like you all. So it's like, fuck YouTube, but be thankful for what YouTube gave you as in community. As you can see, holy fuck. Donna with a $5 super chat says, check out Louis Mercado's channel. He detailed how he's got his AdSense and beat them in the same thing he does to catch a cheater. Actually, someone tweeted me that, and I watched it. He was the person who had to subpoena YouTube and pretty much bring up legal action against him. I'm not sure exactly what his issue was, if it was the same exact thing. I didn't watch the first 2 videos, but I should go back and watch. But I did see, yeah, he actually had to subpoena YouTube and do all the court and whatnot. And I mean, that might have to be, it seems like the only way YouTube pays attention probably is with a lawsuit. So I'm really not sure. Lola with a $5 says, I'm so sorry YouTube's so full of asshats and fucktards. Hope this gets cleared up. Good luck. I hope so too. Like, when you talk to the people, they actually seem really personable and interested in helping you. It's just whether their hands are tied or what, I really don't know. I don't see why they let a computer algorithm make the decisions and a human person cannot reverse those decisions. Like, that's just what is mind-boggling. Delano Huntress with a $10 donation says, my boyfriend and I love listening to your content before bedtime. It's like bedtime stories for us. Keep your head up. I wish I could donate. That is more than enough. I'm more here to vent and let people know what's going on and let them know that there will be content. It's just going to be a little slower. And if they did want to support, they can. But it means more to me than you know. Don't ever worry about it not being enough. That's more than enough. Holy shit. I just clicked over on my page. I got a $50 patron from Kalman. I'm afraid because this is going to, I think, read a lot of people's names. I'm not sure. I'm not going to read last names on this. And then $1 from Valerina. I got a new post from Laura. I'll make sure I read that here shortly. And from Angelica. I'll be chatting with both of you shortly. And a $5 patron from Vicky. And a post from Vicky. I'll be reading all those as soon as I get off stream, because honestly, chatting with y'all is what cheers me up. That's pretty much the reason I'm doing this, because if I don't have friends, I really don't. Like, I do everything. Oh, babe, since you're back inside, can you turn on the light? Help me set this up. They wanted me on camera. Figure, fuck it, I'll get on camera. I just need a little help. Forgot where my camera was, and then I remembered it was out here. And then I'm looking at my recording here. I was like, where the Alexa says, I missed the first 40 minutes. Damn. A rundown. YouTube demonetized me. The worst part is the fact that they're holding all the money that I earned. So I literally have 30 days to find a job, get everything covered. But as of now, fucking everyone is going so crazy. Sociopath, that was my first super chat. Technically, super chat's gone. That was your first donation? Let's say. Yeah, super chat. They got rid of that completely. They got rid of my channel members too. That was so funny. Well, not funny. I just started going through my emails, and all of a sudden I have a whole bunch of emails from Teddy, and everyone's like, "What happened? Why am I paused?" What up, Kate? Welcome to the stream. Gina says, you help me so much to distract me from the pain. I'm so happy I can help in some way. I know how it feels. Was there a $100 donation? I must have my Streamlabs fucking... Oh my god. You guys are... I can't even put into words how much this really means to me. Kalman donated $100. Says, hey bro, I'm here for you. If you need anything, just DM me on YouTube. You are amazing. All of you are amazing. It really means a lot. Whether you're donating or just here chatting, helping distract me, you all are truly amazing. We really have one of the best communities on YouTube. The horror community really has everyone's back. It's amazing. It really is, from the top to the bottom. Because even if they remonetize my channel, I'm still gonna have to figure out a way to try to get these little people a voice, because it's not right that they are having the same thing happen to them for nothing. Especially even ones writing their own content is just mind-numbing. Matthew edited a pledge to $10. Thank you so much, Matthew. And I will be getting on Patreon afterwards and chatting with all of you that left messages. And I'll also be making a special video for patrons as well. So keep an eye on that. A lot of people are saying, Lauder Kelly says, Theo, welcome to PM me on YouTube. I really appreciate you all. It really means a lot. If you aren't following me on Twitter or Facebook, in my about page, you can find the links to those. I'm on those quite a bit. Vampire, did they strike you? No, they bypassed the strike system. I have no strikes on my channel at all. They just decided to pass all their steps to avoid this kind of thing. And just, rather than say, here's a strike, they said, fuck you. Yeah, I wish they would have given me a strike. At least I can appeal a strike and give them the proof. But with no strike, there's no appeal process. They tell you to fix it, but they won't tell you what to fix, and they say try again in 30 days. We've had someone in the horror community demonetized since June, and they've reapplied. There's not much. necessary evil. I'll donate, but can't do jack till payday. 'Cause I'm a broke mofo. Hey man, I feel you. Don't even worry about it. Like donations, I mean, it really means a lot, but it doesn't mean near as much as you being here. Lucinda, what's up? Christopher says, did they say why they demonetized you? The reason for demonetizing me was re-uploaded content, reused content, essentially saying I'm re-uploading other people's stuff. So yeah. Dave with a $2 donation says keep it up, you awesome man. We gonna keep it up. We're gonna keep horror coming, regardless of what YouTube tries to do, dragging us down. We're getting this, especially as I mean, holy shit, especially as a community. 4 warnings donated 44. I still got you, bro. The fight isn't over. You're damn right. This fight is not over. And as we can see, we got plenty of support. So we're gonna tweet at them until they fucking say, you know what, dude? Here's your channel. And then we got to figure something out for the small guys. Because some of those are really good people, and they're doing all right as well. Certain ones I can't really vouch for because I don't know their content specifically. But for a fact, I know a few that are going through the same shit as me. And then Tony Baloney. Nice name, I like that. $10 super chat. Stay up, bro. We'll be by your side the whole way. You guys really, truly are. You don't even know how much you've distracted me and made me feel better. And it really means a lot. And that was... Oh, man. Yeah, we're not ruining the channel. People are still going to get horror content. I can't bring myself to stop our horror content because I'm a horror junkie, and I know there's plenty of y'all out there. So, it's going to be happening. Well, let's go ahead. Let me make sure I'm caught up on notifications, and then we will go ahead and read a story. Why the fire? Are you on fire? I don't know why the fire. I should honestly just have fucking nothing up there. Because as far as I know, that's one of the reasons that I'm in trouble is using my own content. Timothy Gonzalez with a $5 donation. Thank you so much, sweetie. Says, I gotta wait for everything to load. My shit's all weird. Always here for my favorite YouTuber. All I have for that is more than enough, and you know it. You didn't even have to do anything. Just being here, showing some love, showing some support. That's what it's all about. But thank you so much. And then Sarah Deanne as well with the $5 says, fuck YouTube, man. I hope you can cover everything. I hope you can keep telling people stories, man. We are going to keep telling people stories. I don't know how. Whether the stories can go up on... I gotta figure it out. I don't know if I can just sit in front of a camera and like make it sound like I'm telling the story and that won't trip it up or what. But like, even if I get submitted a story, from my understanding is if someone else does that story, like say you submit a story to me, but you're also a fan of Corpse Husband, so you submit it to him, and then we both read it, it sounds like we can both get taken down. Type of thing. Like they're just so unclear about it. Even though we both have permission and we both bring our own new aspects to the story because everyone's got their own narration style. So everyone's bringing something to a story when they narrate. That's why some narrators get paid more than other narrators. Everyone's got their own unique narration skill. So it does bring a new aspect to a table. But it's crazy. We're crazy. My wife's still trying to... You don't have to get everything straight. Fucking hang. Oh, no, I'm not muted. Sorry, I'm talking with the missus about getting this camera set up for those of you that actually want to see. Like, Corpse should upload more music. He should, man. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Don't turn around. Sorry, I came in just now. What did YouTube say was the reason? The reason YouTube said was re-uploaded content. If I can get it back on the screen for those of you to read. That's the reason. Reused content. Pretty much saying I'm re-uploading someone else's work. Totally a bogus reason. And they also won't give you any guidance on what video actually breaks the rules, what you can do to fix it, nothing. That's it. And if I go through the copyright and fair use, I fall under everything there. So, awkward. But yeah, what you see on the screen, that's the reason. Jessica Kennedy with a $20 page. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go chat with all you guys after on Patreon with the messages if you send one. I'm also gonna make a custom video. Thank you all so much. It really means a lot. The Clack says, I'll try to send money soon, but I can't right now. No worries. You just being here is keeping me distracted and making me feel better. It really is. Michaela says, so if you guys can't read the same stories, what's the difference between gamers? They literally upload the same stuff as everyone else. That's what I don't know. There's no consistency in it at all in what they're saying. It makes no sense. And even the re-uploaded content, you still see a shit ton of channels that are literally just ripping off streamers' content, taking their content, chopping it up and putting it up, and boom, they got 15 ads in their video and they're perfectly fine. I'm not really sure. I just know that even channels that literally every single story they've done is written by them, never repeated a single story on their channel, nothing, and they're getting hit with the exact same reason. None of the backgrounds are used the same. So I really don't know if YouTube knows what they're doing, honestly. What content are they claiming was reused? They cannot give me a specific example. Literally, their exact words are, unfortunately, we can. Oh, here, let me pull it up so I can actually quote them perfectly. Please also note that we cannot provide a specific reason as to why this decision has been made. So yeah, pretty much nothing. You do it for money? What about Patreon or what else? I got Patreon going. I've never promoted it, and I've always never really done sponsors because I was afraid of people being like, "You're money hungry," when it's not really about that, man. I've been on YouTube since before money was a thing on YouTube, and then I just happened to start making money to the point where I could go full time. I was like, you know what? I'm doing what I love. I might as well go full time. So I went full time a while ago, and like I said, this wouldn't be an issue. I don't mind going back to work at all. It's just all this money that I've earned this month, they're keeping. Like that's my big issue. Demonetization, I can work through. Why are you keeping all my money that I've earned that shows that you've already taken your money? Like they are going to have their money out of it regardless. They're just not going to pay me my money out of it. Do I have a part-time job? No, I was actually planning on going to get my job back anyways, just for insurance reasons, because with my dental and medical issues, it's just been a lot of money out of pocket. So it's really hurting, especially around the holidays. But I was already planning on going back to work. So working's not the issue. It's them not submitting my money where I'm actually going to get paid type of thing. I mean, I guess that explains it. But, you want to grab something? Oh, okay. This is a... No, you're misunderstanding me? Am I misunderstanding you, my dude? Oh, I didn't even see all this stuff. Flashing cleavage left and right, making money off victims and telling true crime stories. Dude, I should be a twerking channel. What if I just twerked in the background and like occasionally read a line of a story? You just like straight up twerking and be like, well, I wouldn't be on a chair, but I'd be twerking and just like, I was scared. Man, twerking so hard. Walking down the road, saw a guy twerking. I mean, I don't know what I can do to actually... I don't know what I can do. I'm hoping there's something that... I'm hoping YouTube like fucking snaps into gear all of a sudden. Just be like, yo, maybe we should fix this. That's ideal. Regardless, I'm still going back to work, even if they fix it. Like I said, I was already going back to work. It doesn't matter. But it's just them holding my money. I don't know. I would pay $100 to see you twerk. I'm dead serious. You don't want to see me twerk. I cannot twerk. I'll sit in front of my wife and I'll be like, I'm going to twerk. And like, it's just like, it looks like I'm having a seizure. So When I pay $5 a month to get out of watching ads, do you get any of that? Nope, not anymore. As far as I know, YouTube Red, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if YouTube still calculates that money being watched towards my channel, but they keep that money. But I don't make anything. Anything that YouTube would make money, I don't make it. I don't get anything from YouTube Red. I don't get my members anymore. I don't get super chats. I don't get ads on my channels. Nothing. The only income I can make off of YouTube now is from Patreon or PayPal, like outside sources. Nothing on YouTube. They just completely demonetized my entire channel. So, you're a twerker. Dude, I twerk all the time. Horribly, but I twerk everywhere. We had family up here for Thanksgiving. I jump behind him and start twerking. YouTube Red is complete garbage. See, even if they monetize my channel again, I'm not putting channel members up again. Channel members is a thing that I'm not doing anymore. Even if they do reverse and do it, I don't feel right at the especially since literally the day before yesterday, I had people join. They literally paid $4.99 out of their pocket to become a channel member, and the next day my channel gets demonetized. So YouTube takes their money, but now they get no perks for that. So they not only didn't screw, or they screwed me, they screwed my channel members on top of it. So even when they come back, I'm not going to risk them screwing my other people even more. So channel members are going to be gone completely. Grim Tomb says, get a Patreon or something. I do have a Patreon, my dude. It's in the description. Oops, muted myself. It's in the description. I've had a Patreon for a long time. I just never really promoted it. Sorry, guys. I gotta keep. I'm probably missing some donate. I gotta keep like the way my thing's set up. Like right now, it says 500 internal server error on my chat, so I can't keep up with it. I'm so sorry. Dr. Blue with a $10 donation. I'm so sorry about this happening to you, your maker. You know me and Izzy got your back no matter what. You just not my number one. YouTube. Oh, no, I thought you were saying I'm not no more. I was like, what the fuck is that kind of shit? And it says, I got your back no matter what. You're not just my number one YouTuber to me. You are cool as a friend, and I'll help you as much as I can. And I'm sorry. I know it's not a lot. Man, no one even has to donate. I'm here to let everyone know what's going on, so they know what's going on with the channel once they start seeing some videos disappear, less content. I mean, there's still going to be horror content, but I'm probably going to have to like remove some of my old videos, but I'm here to bullshit with everyone. Don't ever think you didn't donate enough, dude. And you've always been a supporter. You don't even get your custom badge anymore. That's so sad, dude. Over 6 months. Boop, gone. Shawnee with $10 says, this is some straight bullshit. I'm sorry that they did that to you. Bruh, yeah, you talk about bullshit. I know. I don't understand it. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And then Beth, is that Bethany? I think I know. $20. I just want to say super chat on a thing, but I don't have super chat. $20 says, we got your back always. Thank you so much. I got your back with that horror content too. And Izzy with $10 super chat. Fucking no super chat. I don't have super chat. Izzy with the $10 donation says, we got your back. You the best. Sugar buns. Let me get some num sugar buns. Hey, yo. Got some raisins? Blue Rooster with a $5 donation says, you keep me entertained during my 11-hour driving days. Holy shit, my dude. You are definitely a horror content lover. I'm glad I can help keep you entertained on that. Don't turn around. Donated $5 says, sorry you're going through this crap. I'm sorry we're all going through this crap, my dude. Because this affects like our whole community as a whole. Lori donates a $1. I almost said super chat again. It says, keep telling those scary stories. I most certainly will. Horror will come to all those who wait. Good things come. And Jessica edited her pledge on Patreon at 20. Thank you so much. And then Katir with a $1 patron. You all are amazing. Like I said, I'm going to be working on those tiers, and I'll be getting you guys something out tonight. Whether it just be a video of me on cam thanking you, something like that, you know. Okay, then necessarily evil show us these videos then? I don't know what you mean to show you the videos. The videos that have issues. I can't. It's my entire channel. They're saying like all of it. So they are stealing from you. It sounds like, says Sarah. I don't know if it'd be classified as stealing. I would say it's withholding. Maybe it's stealing. I mean, I don't think they're gonna take their portion out of it, but I don't think they're gonna take my portion. They're just gonna leave it there where I can't have it, type of thing. So I guess it's kind of like stealing, but more or less withholding. But I'm still gonna have to look in that because that doesn't seem right at all. It's got to be illegal. Got to be. I don't know. They want you twerking. You know, that's probably exactly it. They do want me twerking. Want me twerking everywhere. Well, I think what I'm going to do is I will play a story. Because fuck it. I'm just gonna play an old story for now. Set up this for my camera, since a lot of you want to get me on camera. And see my balding head and receding hairline, but whatever. We'll get her done. But I'm gonna take a quick break and get all that set up, and in the meantime, I'm gonna play a story so you all can listen. Let me find a story. And I say Sukma. Top 5 best. Says hit me on the DMs. I got you. I'll hit you on the DMs. I had the same problem on my channel. Do you have a Twitter or not? Here, I'll see if I can just try to find you after this, because I don't think I can even link to your, click on you and link to it from right here. Link to your channel. But I'll definitely hit you up after this. I appreciate that. So basically, they're just telling you that all of your content is copyrighted, but it's not. It's your own content. Exactly. That's what it is. They're pretty much saying that I'm using content that I'm not allowed to, but that's a lie. Oh yeah, I've done a lot of face reveals. Thank you, top 5 best. Yeah, I'll hit you up after the stream, my dude. Appreciate it. They try to figure something out. Yeah, 121 tweets. I'm not even gonna go through those at the second because I'll get lost. Blue Rooster with a $1 says that's over the road truck driver live. Yeah, that's that's my sister's grandpa. He was a truck driver, and yeah, I did some runs with him, and we're talking some long drives. Then Noel with a $5 donation says, I've been a subscriber for 3 years and I love your videos. Thank you. Or good luck. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. I'm glad you've been a supporter of the channel for so long. It really means a lot to me that you've been around. Top 5 best says, your Lucky Chills is my friend, and retweeted literally sucks. I was demonetized for 3 months for the same. Holy shit, dude. 3 months. This is crazy what they're doing to people. They got another narrator hit since June. They got, oh my goodness. Get a Discord, please. I'm gonna get a Discord. Actually, I also have to find a way to link my Discord to my patrons. All my patrons have a special Discord. But I do have a Discord. I just gotta figure out how to work Discord. I'm a Discord noob. Every time I have it up, it's just like beep-doop, beep-doop in the background. I don't know how to shut it up. And then I don't even know where the notification's coming from half the time. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and find the story real quick. Make sure we get all this set up. I'm hoping I won't have to end my stream to set up the camera, but if I do, I'll just come right back on and let you all know. But all right, let me find a story to play for you. I'm just gonna go on my fucking channel. What are they gonna do? Hey, look, I'm about to be re-uploading content again. Sorry for the language, guys. I'm a little upset. Which one should we put on temporarily? I don't want to put anything like crazy long because I plan on coming back quick. We'll do this, I guess. There's a truck driver story. I know we got a truck driver in here. At least 1 or 2. So, we'll play this one. Let me make sure the audio is going to work. I don't even know if I have it on.
I was on my way to drop off a load from
Sounds like it's
Oklahoma
working.
City to West Oklahoma. I was hauling an expensive load of appliances. It was around 7
Alright, I'll be right back.
p.m. I was in the middle of nowhere when I noticed smoke under my hood and my truck was overheating. I noticed a very isolated gas station about a quarter of a mile down the road. I let my truck just coast over and pulled up to a large dirt parking lot and was trying to figure out what it was when I noticed it was my water hose that was blown and it was leaking out my water. Now it was pushing 9 p.m. I had been working under the overheated truck for the last 2 hours trying to figure out what was going on. I had grease on almost every part of my body and I was trying to clean myself with tap water behind the gas station. All of a sudden I noticed a very large man walking towards me very slowly, and when I looked at him he immediately slowly started backing up, never stopping, looking right at me, and then he left. I had no choice but to stay at this place. There was another truck parked next to me. Kind of a relief, I thought. I was not alone. The store closed at 10 p.m. and shut down all the lights, except for the pump lights. It was totally dark and wind was blowing very hard, and just woods around me, and the guy next to me was fixing up to leave and then left. I was all alone with an expensive load in an isolated place, no lights around with me. Fortunately, I fell asleep as soon as I went to bed. All of a sudden, I hear a loud bang on my driver's side door. I was scared because I didn't know why someone would be banging on my door. He banged harder this time and yelled to open the door that it's DOT. I looked at my phone. It was like 2:30 in the morning. I looked around and I didn't see any DOT vehicle. I slowly get up and was trying to hide myself without making any noise, trying to look outside. There was a big man wearing a cap and not looking up, just banging on my door.
Open the effing door, it's DOT and I want to check your logbook.
I noticed in moonlight he was not in uniform. I was scared to death when I noticed this was the same man that I saw earlier when I was using the tap.
Open the effing door.
He started pulling my door handle. I have a pair of bolt cutters in my hands and I'm shaking and praying to God. Then he gets even more angry and yells for me to open the door and that he's going to kill me, and he starts hitting my window with something. I have no doubt it was a large knife. All of a sudden a truck pulled up to the pumps and I pulled on my highway horn, blowing it until I got the driver's attention. He looks to my side and starts walking to my truck with a flashlight in hand. When this guy notices him walking, he suddenly stops and vanishes into the woods behind my truck. When he was close enough, I noticed that they were two drivers who must have been a drive team. I explained my story and they looked around for a few minutes, but found nothing, and said they were stopping for a few hours and they would park next to me. When daylight broke, I woke up and their truck was gone. I called my mechanic. When he arrived, I shared my story with him. He informed me that this part of town was very dangerous, and to never stop here again, and gave me a creepy smile. In 2012, after high school graduation, my boyfriend at the time, Troy, and a close friend of ours, a 30-year-old guy named Dan, decided to rent a house together. Troy and I had been together for 4 years, and we just thought it would be easier since we all had friends and jobs in the same town. I've always been a part of that group at school. I had lots of close friends and a good reputation. Troy was great at sports, extremely charming, but he had a reputation for having a bad temper. I never saw it myself, so I was always skeptical. In the beginning of 2013, a few of my friends knew a popular nightclub looking for a bar manager, so I called them. I got a call back the same day as I had the interview. I couldn't wait to tell Troy the news. I was so excited. When he got home, I told him straight away. I thought he would have been happy for me. I watched as he started shaking his head in disbelief. He threw his work boots into the corner and bluntly said, "And do you think I'll ever allow you to work there? I don't date trash." He laughed as he walked off. He made me so mad I just ignored him and everything he would say about it. He even refused to speak to me for a while. I didn't care. He has acted this way before. It usually blew over after a few days. After starting my new job, Troy got more and more angry. Our relationship started falling apart and he started resenting me. He often made remarks like, "I wonder who will grab your ass tonight," or, "Since your shirt's so tight, you might as well not wear one like your stripper friends."
You got them sugar
Even
buns.
Dan would join in and make fun
Let
of
me
me.
get some num sugar buns.
After a few months, things escalated pretty quickly. I was so depressed now I would barely leave my room to just avoid them. Dan began slapping my ass when I would walk past the couch or if he was around me when Troy wasn't home. I told him to stop each time and he just acted like it was a joke. He told me to lighten up as if it was just a bit of banter. Weeks passed and things got even creepier with the both of them. Now, I am petite, about 5'7", and these guys towered over me, both very tall and big built. One morning as they were leaving for work, I woke up to go to the bathroom. I was still half asleep when Dan followed me in and cornered me as I was washing my face. He had his body squashing me over the basin and all he said was, "Now that you're a whore, you may as well be treated like one." Then he smiled and put his toothbrush back in the holder. I have always been a quiet girl. It's hard for me to speak up, so even then all I did was roll my eyes and wait for him to leave. I felt my heart drop. I was so angry and so afraid at the same time. I wasn't scared easily, but he terrified me. I was shaking. They were both very intimidating and they knew it. I couldn't do it anymore. As soon as they were both gone, I packed my things and went to my friend Ainsley's house. I lived with her before and she agreed I could go back since I broke up with Troy. At 5 p.m., straight after he finished work, he drove straight to Ainsley's. He was on our doorstep banging on the door. He said, "Come out or I'm going to come in and drag you back home." Ainsley opened the door and told me to stay inside. She told him off and I heard him say, "Tell that slut if she thinks she can do this to me, she's got another thing coming. This is so far from over." After loads of abusive texts and voice messages, I decided to call in sick at work. He threatened to go there that night to sort me out. He would also send messages begging me to speak to him and that he was sorry. He said he didn't deserve me. It didn't make sense as he would still be abusive about 5 minutes later and accuse me of sleeping with half of his friends. I followed Ainsley's advice and blocked his number. At around 10 p.m., Dan and Troy were constantly driving past. We made sure all the doors and windows were locked and the alarm was on. I slept in until about 5 p.m. the next day as my body clock was used to it. I had to be to work at 6 p.m. Work went smoothly. I had no issues and made sure security knew what Troy and Dan looked like so they wouldn't be able to enter. I got notified a few times about them being turned away. They were trying to start trouble at the door, but soon left when the police started to patrol. The night ended and I began walking back to my car. The street was empty. There was a strange silence. I walked up to my car and saw that every single one of my tires were slashed. I knew exactly who had done it. Since the main street was only a few blocks long and I lived just up the hill, I decided to walk. There were streetlights all the way, so I didn't think twice about it. Halfway home, I turned around to see 3 large men following me in black hoodies. I suspected it was Troy and Dan and some other guy trying to mess with me. They continued following me and were getting faster. I was planning to wave down a patrol car if I saw one, but once the club closed, they usually left the area as it was empty. I acted like I didn't notice them and kept walking. They were catching up to me fast, so I knew I wouldn't be able to make it home before they got me. I continued walking straight, trying to gain a little distance. Tears were streaming down my face at this point. Everything in me was telling me to run, but I knew if I did, they'd start running and I'd stand no chance. I thought quickly and calmly and walked into a stranger's yard. I began banging on their door impatiently, praying that they would answer. When they answered, I whispered, "I'm sorry, but I'm being followed by 3 men. They're going to hurt me. Can you please help me?" The elderly man let me inside, and from there I had calmed down enough to remember to call the police. He turned the front lights on and the 3 men crossed the street mumbling. The elderly couple comforted me.
Alright, we'll go ahead and pause that there. I think most of you have already heard that story. I was just turning on for noise. So my wife just brought to me, we got to feed the guinea pigs and stuff. So what I'm going to end up doing is actually, I'm going to read you guys a story, and then I'm going to probably let her cut up the guinea pig vegetables, and then I'm going to go ahead and stop the stream, hook up my camera, feed the guinea pigs, and then hop back on. And that, we'll do a more, after that, we'll do a more, read stories, play some video games, just try to get our mind off of shit. I just wanted to do a little stream, explain to people what's going on. I know not everyone got the full, story. It's just been all what I tweeted on my Twitter, and then what I was able to put on my YouTube channel. Yeah. Faith with the $5 donations. As I've been a fan for years, and you're one of my favorite gifts will always. One of my favorite gifts will always be something I won from you. I'm sorry, man, but I'll be here. But we'll still be here for you. Thank you so much. And then Teddy with a $20 right behind says, "We got you, bro. 20 is what I could do tonight. Friday, I'll up my patron." Bro, you are always there showing love. That is more than enough. More than enough. It really means a lot. I missed a goodbye to someone. I'm so sorry. Someone was saying goodbye. Who was it? Kathy, thank you so much for dropping in. Have a wonderful evening or night. Thank you so much for dropping in. What kind of veggies? Matt asks. The pigs get every day. Every morning they're waking up with freeze-dried. Right now they're having apples and bananas. Usually they have strawberries instead of apples. And then for their dinner, they get lettuce, carrots, cucumber, parsley sometimes, and then we switch off every day between apple, fresh apple, or fresh oranges, because it depends. They have to have a certain vitamin intake and whatnot. It's pretty much like the diet they're supposed to have. I didn't know they got fresh fucking salads every day until I got them and learned about them. But yeah, they get their salads and they get their hay throughout the day, and then we got like some biscuits that they get as treats, and then at night they get another apple and bananas. They're fat. Sociopasta says, "I haven't heard that story." You haven't heard that story? That one's been up for since that one's been up a year. Literally a year. Tell you what, dude, since you haven't heard it, I'm gonna paste the link in the description, and what you can maybe. Is it not working? I didn't copy it. Maybe my computer or my thing. Okay, that should be. So I'll share the link to that video, dude. We were 9 minutes 53 seconds in. If you want to go back and watch that when I go off. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead, read a story live. Also, Teddy says, also I saw someone mention, what are we woeing? I'm not sure what we're like. What's going on with YouTube? The whole situation. They demonetized my entire channel, and the worst part is they're not giving me any of the money. They're not going to pay me out the money I earned. So pretty much like I have 30 days to find a job and get everything paid for bill-wise. I was still finding a job regardless. I was getting a job, so that wasn't a big issue. It's just the fact that they're not going to pay me what I earned, so that way it can go towards my bills. But that's the thing. So, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and find a story. We'll read a story live. We still haven't even cut up the pig vegetables or whatnot, so we'll read a story live, and then we'll pause the stream, let me get my camera hooked up, feed the pigs, and then I'll come back. So, let me get a story real quick. I'm gonna grab one on Reddit. Okay, my channel's already screwed, right? I don't know if I should. Oh well. Okay. Do. Size me. Okay. This one's on the subreddit Let's Not Meet. It's a mom's worst nightmare. Submitted by Nightmind08. Oh, and you notice I'm not using background noise because I'm afraid of using anything now. This happened about 8 years ago in Germany. My daughters were 4 and 2.5. It was a very nice morning, so I decided to take my girls to a little mall to walk around and do some shopping. My girls are and were well behaved and never ran away from me. Usually we always held hands while walking around in this area with many people. On this day the mall was almost empty. Still the girls stayed on my hands. I noticed a man passing me. I looked at my daughters with a very stern look. He looked at my daughters with a very stern look that gave me a bad vibe. I brushed it off and kept walking. We wanted to go to the shoe store. This store had a very cute play area that the girls liked to go to. As we entered the store, they asked if they could run ahead to the play area. I could see it right while we walked in, as it was at the end of the wide walkway. I told them yes, and they took off. At that exact moment, that strange man burst into the store and walked past me towards my daughters. It didn't even take me a second to realize that he was up to no good. He was absolutely focused on getting to them, fast. I instantly started yelling and running past him. I said, "Girls, come here now." I am never very stern, but they sensed I was serious. I got thrown out of the mall because of my yelling. Oh, he got thrown off by my yelling. I thought they got thrown out of the mall. I got to my daughters before he could, turned around, and he was running out of the store. I was so shaken. A store worker came up to me and asked what had happened, and I told her. I waited for a while until I felt myself again to leave to leave the store in the mall. With both babies on my arms. So, creepy guy in the mall, that's not me. There's a short little one. Donna says, still going to show your face? Absolutely, yes. The plan's going to be, here in a minute, my wife's going to be cutting up the guinea pig vegetables. I'm going to pause the stream, stop the stream, feed the guinea pigs, hook up my camera, and then come back. And we'll probably read a few stories, play some games, try to, distract myself from the moment, and then just enjoy each other's company. Yeah. Josh says, seems like the only channels that make money now are the ones that pander to children. Yeah, it's slowly getting that way, pretty much. A few streams ago, I tossed 100 at him because your maker deserved. Teddy is always making it rain, and that's what he puts in a lot of his comments. Make it rain! For those of you that don't know, Teddy's been around a while. He's actually submitted a couple stories. One from... He's prior military. He was in the Navy as well, and he's also a police officer. So he submitted a story from his time in combat, as well as the time he was shot. Oh, Teddy! I had to take down that video, I think. I gotta re-upload it at some point. I forget what it was. I think it was my drone background. I was afraid it was gonna get hit. Because right after Fear Your Maker happened, I was like, oh shit, man. I gotta try to be careful if they're not trying to compare both my channels to each other and say that I'm stealing the background. So, yeah. I still have it saved. I just gotta do the visuals. I don't know. Maybe I'll just twerk on camera and that'll be the background or something. Veronica says, we just adopted 2 guinea pigs. Ah, that's so cute. Yeah, we got 2 little ones and they can't even go together. They just rape each other so much. It's just like, No, your war story video is fine, bro, Teddy. It was your more recent one. I had used some new background footage, and I had also used that on Fear Your Maker, so I was afraid that, they would compare my footage to my Fear Your Maker video. That's why all my Fear Your Maker videos are actually private now. If you go to my Fear Your Maker channel, you won't find a damn thing on there. I was afraid. And then it happened. I was afraid. Seth says, wait! What happened? I just got here. YouTube demonetized my channel, and then they're not going to pay me what they owe me. So, shit. I'm just still in awe that they didn't, fix the issue when it's obviously a mess up. That's what's really got me in shock. Chills? Holy shit, Chills? Good to see you, Dylan. $100 donation. Hang in there, bro. I hope this gets resolved soon. Bro, thank you so much for your support and just coming in and giving some kind words. For those of you that don't know, Chills, aka Dylan, is a good friend and fellow narrator. He has a channel called Chills that he does a lot of horror content on. And he also does the narrations on Top 15s. I believe that's also his channel. And we've worked together in the past. Really nice guy. And man, he just came in and showed some. Thank you so much, man. We still got to get on some Rocket League again. I haven't played that in forever, dude. I know you. If you still play Rocket League, I know you got a PlayStation 4. See what happened? I just clicked it. What did that do? Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate it. And I hope no one else is gonna get hit either. Like, I hope it gets mitigated. I really wish they would just start reversing it and tell their algorithm, you're messed up. Bro, thank you so much. It really means so much. Yeah, if you guys aren't subscribed to Chills, make sure you go subscribe, as well as his top 15 channels. Really awesome content and a really cool dude. Not very often you meet a... Well, I guess in our horror community, everyone's pretty chill as a person as well as narrating and whatnot. But I know in other genres, sometimes people are dicks. Teddy says, I'll get my Rocket League to play for show. That'd be fun, dude. I haven't played in a while. We could just be flopping around the court. Then if we can get Chills up in there, we'll just be moshing. Do you actually have a rule about too much gore or horror? Or do they actually have a rule about too much gore or horror? They do, yes. But I didn't go against anything like that. I've worked with the YouTube creator program in the past, and I've had 2 different YouTube channel managers, people that were literally at YouTube headquarters, and both of them watched my content and let me know that the only thing I should ever have to be concerned about is if I do go over the line of horror. But I've always made sure to kind of dumb down everything. The one video on Fear Your Maker that really, really should have given me a strike because it was completely out there was that Lolita sex doll story. The one where the guy's cutting off girls' arms and legs, and it was supposedly from the deep web or whatever. That story should have been against terms. And that one should have given me a strike. That video was deleted a long time ago. And once I was like, what the fuck am I doing? Why is that up? All they did was age restrict it. They didn't give me a strike. They didn't do a damn thing. So I don't think a horror, being too much gory and horror, is actually as much of an issue as they say. It seems like they'll just age restrict it at that point. Which you still make no money, but it really doesn't matter. Your whole channel's not affected. Owen says, yo, big fan, how much is your Patreon? There's different levels, dude. Like the minimum's $1, and then I think it's just like whatever you want. I have different tiers. I'm going to be adjusting the tiers and whatnot and all that stuff. Since now I don't, because I had my patron perks different than my channel member perks, but now that YouTube's demonetized all my channel members, I don't have anymore. So now I can't even give them the perks. So essentially I'm going to be able to rework all the perks on Patreon. Because on the off chance YouTube did bring my channel back to monetization, I'm not going to bring back channel members. I just don't feel right. I just don't feel right having my viewers at a risk of getting ripped off also. Like I had people that became channel members the day before my channel got demonetized. So they lost out on the money, the $5 they spent, and got none of the perks for that entire month. So it was just like, I feel bad. That's fucked up. You should put that story for Patreon. I want to hear it again. Which one, Dr. Blue? There's going to be probably a lot of my videos I'm going to have to remove off of my channel. I don't know what I'm fixing. They won't tell me what I'm trying to fix. So there's probably going to be a lot of videos removed from my channel, and all those videos will go up for patrons. I'm going to find a way to upload it. There's just the MP3 of the actual video files for the patrons. So any video that disappears from the channel, all the patrons will have access. Even right now, the $5 patrons have access to all the videos that were my original videos before I unlisted them, type of thing. Someone says, have I thought about Twitch? I've been on Twitch for years, but they've always denied my partnerships, and I just kind of gave up after a while. At the time, it seemed like YouTube was a little more streamer friendly in my aspect. Plus, when I go to Twitch, like watching streams, I'll get crazy lag out of nowhere. But when I'm on YouTube, I can watch everything in high def, and it's perfectly fine. Oh, that Lolita one? No, I'm not gonna repost that one, dude. I don't even have it anymore. I honestly, that was one I just deleted without saving. Because, yeah. Teddy says, I'd like to hear the Lolita one again. Well, maybe I'll have to do it for the patrons. If that's what they want. I do know I pissed someone off on my channel, dude. Like, when I had that video posted, like, their comment was, I can't believe you narrated this sick, disgusting shit. I'm unsubscribing. You're promoting this horrible shit. I'm just like, what are you talking about, dude? No, I'm not. Yeah, that story was intense. That story was crazy. Find a hiring agency where you live. They typically find a job within a week. I think I can get a job within a couple of days. When I left where I worked at the dental lab here in town, I gave them a month's notice. And that was my second time working there. And I know the human resources son, I messaged him yesterday. So I can get a job pretty quick, I think. Really quick. Even if I go to fucking McDonald's, you know what I'm saying? A job's a fucking job at this point. But I should be able to get a job at the dental lab relatively fast. It's just 30 fucking days to come up with everything is a lot. A lot. Yeah, pretty much. Izzy says, yeah, get it on Patreon because I didn't get to listen to it. Yeah, I'll have to re-record it, I guess. I'll have to find it. I'm sure it's out there somewhere, and I'll just re-record it or something. That was a fucked up story. I don't want to re-record that one again. But I guess I should. If people want it. Kim says, I need horror. We all need horror in our lives. Yes, we do. Oh, yeah, someone just showed up. What happened is they demonetized my channel, both of my channels now. Yesterday, about 25 hours ago, I got a notification that says, yo, you can't monetize anything on your channel, which essentially means I can never make money from my channel until it gets reversed, if it gets reversed. And it was, that was obviously a big thing, but like I've said, I was already planning on going back to work. So that was already in my plan of action, so I could get medical and dental insurance and all that. But the issue is all of this money this entire past month that I've made, they're not going to pay me out because now that they've made my channel demonetized, they don't finalize the earnings with AdSense. And AdSense is the company that actually pays us. So they're not going to file my earnings with AdSense, so AdSense isn't even going to know I earned anything, so they're not going to pay me. Now, if I can ever get my channel remonetized, then they'll have to pay me and whatnot. But yeah, that's pretty much that's the big kicker, is the fact that they're not going to pay me for everything I've done. So they essentially they're like, you have all this money that we owe you, but we're not going to give it to you. And by the way, you can't make any more money at all. So pretty much you have 30 days to figure everything out, get a job, and get all the money you need for your bills. So that's pretty much the short version. But how does Crypt TV keep going? Crypt TV's got a lot of skits, so I would assume that's probably how. But I don't know. I don't know how they're going to be affected by other things. It's really hard to say because there's channels that have written all their own content that have had this happen. And then there's am I muted? Oh, I'm not muted. Okay. Someone's on muted, and I thought I was muted because I always mute myself. But yeah, if they demonetized me and paid me what was owed, man, I could honestly easily figure this out. I was already going back to work. It'd be no fucking issue for me to earn the money that I need to make up the difference, and then from there I have a job and a whole month to figure everything out. But as of now it's you have a month to find a job and figure everything out, and we're keeping all this money, so you don't get it. That's the kicker. Oddly, like, that's worse than the demonetization, which is, in my opinion, is the fact that they're holding that shit. Chills donated 100. That's what he had donated. I know. Chills is one of the OGs of horror. He was helping out Corpse Husband and I back before he even started his second channel, Chills. He was letting us be featured on his top 15s. He's got a lot of really good content. Piggy skits. I must see this. You know, that would actually be a really cool thing for my for patrons. I'm sure they would love the behind the scenes, seeing the guinea pigs room, the cats. Maybe I'll have to start doing that too. Maybe like just do like a kind of little mini vlog or something like that. I think that'd be cool. Whiting Leather and Steel says, can you open a P.O. box? I want to send you a knife. I actually have a P.O. box. I don't have it in the description of this live stream, but in all of my other videos at the bottom of my description and on my About page, you can find my P.O. box. Let me get them num sugar buns. Yo, you got any raisins? Hey man, you got any raisins? Let me get some raisins. Izzy's like, okay, I need to join Patreon for that piggies. Man, those piggies are so cute. You're going to love it. That is a good idea. I'm glad. And see, that's a cool thing about chatting with people is I can chat with the people that did become patrons so I know what they want to see and everything. So I'm definitely going to have to work in that guinea pig time. I think y'all will really enjoy that. Those things are so damn cute. I'm sure YouTube would monetize the piggy skit. It's an idea. Just, it sucks I couldn't do it like horror related. How could I do it horror related, babe? What if if I dress Rex up as the victim and then dress Nip up as the aggressor and then put them together and then have like a little fake knife by Nip, so it's like a little plastic knife. So when he goes to rape Rex, it looks like he's assaulting him. We're not gonna let him rape him, but oh my god. The piggies twerk? Yes, Rex twerks, my piggy. He doesn't have a choice, but I go in there and I grab his booty. I'm like, twerk, twerk, twerk. Oh my god, it's so funny. I have a thing with like making everybody twerk. I walk up to my wife, I'll grab her butt. Twerk, twerk, twerk. And do it to the cat. Twerk, twerk. Everyone's twerking in my house, okay? Twerking. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to do that. That sounds fun. Which video did Chills do about his voice? I'm not sure. I think I remember him talking about it. I remember seeing a video of that. I'm not sure which video. Timmy's like, I would pay good money to see that. Teddy's like, I want to see piggies act out shooting. I would pay for that. Assassin, I remember you, my dude. I remember you. You ask that like every time you come in. You should have your Munio up on that way. Mm-hmm. Wife reveal? Question mark? Yeah, right. I wish. I can't even get her to talk on the mic, really. Can I contact them directly? I have. I've contacted them via their instant messenger. I was chatting with someone instant message last night, and I've also contacted them via email. And pretty much nada. Mm-hmm. Melissa's like, I'd pay for anything you put out. They make my workday go by so much better. Thank you so much. Such a sweetheart. We need videos of you and your animals twerking. Post them on socials. Bruh. Like, me twerking would, like, everyone would leave. I thought I had a good community, but as soon as everyone sees me twerk, they'd be like, dude, that's not even close to twerking. I'm out. It would just be a disappointment all around. Why is Patron being... What is Patron doing? I don't know what Patron's doing. I don't know how they're being stupid. Karen says, I like the audiobook that you did Dance in the Dark. Thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoyed it. It was very cool little novella. The funny thing about that is everyone who got paid for that, like me, Let's Read, there were a few others, everyone who did that and they gave us the same clip, like they gave us each a portion of the video or the story to narrate on our channels as promotion. Technically, all of us could now get hit with a demonetization because of that. If you get technical, because we all read the same script, but we were paid to do it as a promotion. I mean, technical, yeah. Okay, everybody, the guinea pigs veggies are ready. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and stop my stream. I'm going to go feed the guinea pigs. I'm going to hook up my camera so that way you all can see my disgusting face with my receding hairline that makes you all cringe. And when I come back, we'll maybe do a couple stories, play some video games. You all can watch my reactions to the video games because I have a feeling you're going to enjoy the watching me a lot more than me playing. I'm that player that sits there with my mouth open as I'm scared and screams and turns while I'm trying to actually turn my character, so I get pretty into it. Plus, I could use a lot of things to distract my mind, which all of you have done an actual wonderful job. We've been going an hour and 41 minutes, and I can confidently say in the past hour and 20 minutes, I have not had an upset feeling in my stomach, which has been the longest in 25 hours that I've had that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, everybody. Huge shout out to everyone showing so much love. I really do. It means so much to me. It really means a lot to me. I can't even express it, honestly. Chills, Teddy, like there's just so many people I can't even thank. You all are so awesome, and all of you that are going on Twitter and tweeting at, you know, Team YouTube, trying to get them to at least look into it. It means so much to me. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is, like I said, I'm gonna end this stream for tops 20 minutes. Enough time to feed the piggies, get my camera, make sure I'm all set up, whatnot, so that way I'm not getting you all motion sickness trying to adjust it. And then we'll be back probably right before 7 p.m. my time, which is in about a half hour. And then we will continue this. I'm going to change the title at that point because I think I've pretty much filled everyone in on what's going on. We're going to change the title. It'll be more something like a normal title. So I will see you all in a very little bit. Thank you all so much. It really means a lot. Even just chilling here, hanging out with me. You don't know how much it's helped take my mind off of things, which is amazing. Much love, everybody. I will chat with you in like 20 minutes. Hope to see a lot of you back here. And we'll hang out and have a good night. Bye. Bad bye. Bad bye. And screw you.